The sad and inspiring story of Sanjay and Monika's sister. Sanjay and Monika, two siblings, lived in a small village. Their story began with a very painful and challenging beginning. Their parents died in their childhood, after which facing the harsh realities of life became an inevitable part of their lives. This difficult time not only changed their lives, but also instilled in them the unique power of self-confidence, fighting spirit, and endurance. Early life difficulties. Sanjay, who was only 10 years old at the time, and Monika, who was 7 years old, lost their parents in a road accident. The incident was so sudden that the two siblings could not understand what had changed in their lives. They were still living in the innocence of childhood, where parents were the solution to every problem. Now the same parents were gone, with whom they shared their every joy and sorrow. His parents lived a simple life. Father was a small farmer and mother was a housewife. The financial condition of the family was also not very good, but Sanjay and Monika never felt the lack of anything. But after the death of parents, their life suddenly became very difficult. The pain of being an orphan, without parents, the world seemed very cruel and unkind. Their relatives helped for a few days, but gradually they too got busy in their lives. Sanjay and Monika realized that now they will have to depend on themselves. They were orphans, and the attitude towards orphans in the society was making them feel more despised and lonely. Sanjay suddenly had to shoulder the burden of responsibilities on his small shoulders. Monika was still young and did not understand what was happening to them. Sanjay started working on his small farm. He had no special knowledge or experience, but he had self-confidence. He learned about farming from the elder farmers of the village and slowly started farming. Education and struggle. Sanjay was always good at studies, but due to the absence of his parents he had to give up his studies. He thought that Monika's education was very important, so he kept working hard in the fields so that Monika could go to school. Monika also paid full attention to her studies. She knew that only if she studied well, she and her brother would be able to get out of this difficult life. Sanjay would work in the fields all day and help Monika study at night. Their situation was so difficult that sometimes they would not even have one meal a day. But despite all these difficulties, they did not give up. Village support and tough society. Some people in the village understood his situation and helped him, but a section of the society was busy demeaning him instead of understanding his struggles. Many times Sanjay had to face humiliation, as he was now without parents and was weak and helpless in the eyes of the society. Some people showed pity on him, but he wanted respect instead of pity. Nevertheless, with the help of some villagers, Sanjay and Monica continued to try to improve their lives. Seeing their plight, the village headman got Sanjay a job as a peon in a small government school. Now Sanjay had a steady source of income, from which he could take care of Monica's education and other household expenses. Monica's studies and success. Monica never let her brother's hard work go to waste. She worked hard day and night and scored very good marks in her studies. She scored the best marks in the village school, which started to make her an identity. The people of the village now started to see Monica as a promising girl. Monica's success filled Sanjay with pride. He realized that his hard work was paying off. After her village, Monica took admission in a city college. There she got a scholarship which covered her education expenses. Monica took admission in engineering and completed her studies. Inspiration from struggle. This difficult journey of Sanjay and Monica taught them that no matter how bad the situation is, if a person works hard and with confidence, he can overcome every difficulty. Sanjay dedicated his whole life for Monica's education and her future. He did not think anything for himself, but his spirit of sacrifice became the biggest source of inspiration for Monica. After completing her studies, Monica started working in a big company. She inspired her brother to study again, and Sanjay also completed his incomplete studies by taking admission in a college near the village. Now both the siblings had become an example for the village and society with their story of struggle and success. Contribution to society. When Sanjay and Monica felt stable, they started an education center for the poor children of their village. They knew that education is the only means by which a person can change his circumstances. In this education center, they provided free education to poor and orphan children so that those children do not have to face the difficulties that they had faced. Eventual success and satisfaction. This story of Sanjay and Monica is not just a story of struggle, but it is a story of inspiration. Their hard work, sacrifice and confidence not only earned them respect in the society, but they also changed their lives in such a way that they themselves became an example for others. Sanjay suffered a lot in his life, but he never gave up. Monica understood her brother's sacrifice and considered him as her role model and worked hard to shape her future. Together they proved that if you have determination and courage, any challenge in life can stop you from moving forward. Thus, this story of Sanjay and Monica teaches us that no matter how bad the circumstances are, if we work hard with a true heart and never give up, we can overcome any difficulty.